We are live! Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. I am your host, the hillest podcaster in the world, the podcast icon, Jay. There you go. I got myself the main event, Jay, the sheriff of Daisytown, Pennsylvania, the prince of marinated steak tips, and Abzilla himself, main event JJ.
That was what an introduction that was. Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, and I got that all out in one sentence with no mess ups. I think I did good for a Wednesday night.
You did fine, sir.
What's going on, Jay? Anything new?
No, buddy. Nothing new. Just daily grind as always. But I'm not can't bitch, can't complain. Everybody else is doing it also.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right on that one. Uh, Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Pro Wrestling X Talk. Share it out to your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your sisters, your mothers, your side pieces, whatever you want to share. What up, Phil? Share it out. Help us out a little bit. Do your good deed for the day, right, Jay?
That's yeah. Please, at least one good deed. If you're gonna do one in 2025, make it this.
Absolutely,
Because I know
absolutely.
I know the clientele that we keep. Not many of them have done many good deeds. So please, just make this one.
Yes, because time is dwindling down. We're almost to 2026, and only just what, over a month.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
And and don't forget, Jay, there's a very important day coming up next week, I believe. Next Thursday. Do you know what that might be?
Is that Thanksgiving?
Well, no, that's the week after. There's something
Oh,
else. Something else very important on the 20th.
oh, is that when we're getting the $2,000 from Trump? Is that when we're getting that?
Something even more important than that.
Uh,
I'm going to give
It,
you one more guess. If you get it, I'm going to buy you an RC cola and 2 sheets hot dogs, not rooters, sheets.
whew, I don't even think I want them. Okay. Uh, it would be Kingfish's birthday on the 20th.
That is right. I'm going to be a big 30, 32 years old. Right, Jay? 32 years old.
No, that's not right.
I wish it was right.
Yeah, well, don't we all,
But
brother? Don't we all?
but hey, when you're a goddamn handsome man like myself, age ain't nothing but a number. And speaking of fucking numbers, numbers are dwindling in WWE right now. And we're going to get into this deeply. Am I right, Jay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Jennifer Nicole says, "Oh, here we go." That's right. That's right. Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk is live. We are freaking live right now. Justin Donahue says Punk retires November 20th. Hopefully, get out of here. Get out of here. All these haters, Jay. All these haters. But
What are you gonna do?
uh, yeah, man, you're always going to have haters.
Yeah.
So, in case you've been living underneath a rock or living up in DuBois, Pennsylvania, the WWE is ice cold right now. Or Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney, DuBois, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Punxsutawney. I don't
But
even know who Punxsutawney's at.
I'm pretty sure it's by uh, Daisytown, Pennsylvania. I could be
That,
wrong.
that's nowhere near here.
Oh, okay. All right. But anyway, WWE, they were red hot. And now all of a sudden, they are ice cold. And we're gonna get into why we think it's ice cold and what they can do to save themselves. Because Jay, how do you go from being the top guy? I mean, they're still the top guy, but how do you go from being red hot to being freaking glacier cold? You like what I did there, glacier cold?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Uh,
and it doesn't make sense.
no. Well, if you look at it, it kind of does make sense. Um, they got, in my opinion, they got too comfortable, and everything was working, so they got off the gas pedal. Uh and for me, if we're this is our forum, we're giving opinions, right?
Absolutely, brother.
John Cena heel turn, The Rock and Travis Scott come in, took a big shit, and left everybody else to clean it up.
Right?
And that, in my opinion, and I could be totally wrong, somebody that I'm willing to be corrected or disagreed with, that's when it started going south.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%, Jay. Um, I got some notes written down. I'm just going to read through these notes. Stop me whenever you want to when you want to talk about you want to go a little bit more into it. But SmackDown did its lowest rating ever with nine 933,000 viewers. I'm not sure what date that was. They also drew their smallest crowd in 4 years with only 4,226 people in attendance, and I believe that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because I remember saying to you, we were on the phone together. I
Mhm,
said, "Boy, this SmackDown doesn't look like a big house," and I believe that's when it was.
yeah. I don't know about, well, the house, you can attribute that to the astronomical prices that they want people to pay. And I don't care what anybody else says. A family of 4 cannot afford to go to these events.
Yes, and we're going to get into that. Trust me,
Okay,
we're
okay,
definitely going to get into that.
all right. But as
Um,
far as ratings go, I want to say uh that particular show you're talking about, I think they were up against the World Series.
oh, okay, but still, I mean, they went against the World Series before, and their ratings were never that low.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I heard. Uh, that maybe, and there were some college football games I want to say too. That it's just excuses. If the product was hot, it wouldn't matter what else was on TV.
Right. So you're talking about you're talking about viewership and ratings, Jay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna give you some ratings right now, starting August 1st. August 1st, 1.5 mil. August 8th, 1.54 mil. August 15th, 1.4 mil. The 22nd of August, 1.25. The 29th, 1.14 viewers. Okay?
do you think that boy, they went back to 2 hours of so I don't know, it's just you gotta at this point, you gotta blame booking. It's
Well,
stale.
okay, right. Now, here's my question though. A lot of people are still watching wrestling, but they're not, uh, it's not through their cable, it's not through satellite. There's other ways of viewing wrestling. So I don't like when these ratings come out because to me they're not accurate.
They're probably not accurate, but you can tell by just the online response. It's just not a hot product anymore. And
Right,
it's not just WWE.
right.
AEW recently has done, and I don't have numbers in front of me. AEW has done record lows.
You know what? I don't even want to talk about AEW.
Okay. But it's I what my point was, it's not just WWE, it's the business as a whole.
Right, right. No, I know. And the reason why I said about AEW is it they're terrible. I'm sorry.
Mm,
Um okay, now I want to get into September, Jay. September 5th, 1.5 mil. The 12th, 1.3. The 19th, 1.34. The 26th, 1.23, which was the second lowest since August 1st. All right.
mhm.
We're into October now. October 3rd, 1.0. The third or the 10th, 1.02. The 17th, 1.18. The 24th, 1.14. And then Halloween, which was a decent show for wrestling. For SmackDown, I thought I do remember that it was a good show. What do you think their rating was on Halloween?
It was under 1,000,000.
Nine 933K.
Yeah.
So okay, it's Halloween. I understand that parties, yada yada yada, and it was a Friday. I get that, but if you're in your TKO, your Triple H, your Nick Khan, and you're seeing these numbers, somebody has to fucking say something. Am I right?
I don't know, I don't know. Uh-uh.
They
Uh,
don't care because they're getting their money either way. Is right? Is that what you're getting at?
yeah,
I figured.
yep.
um. Okay. So did I say about the row on Netflix? Did I mention that?
I no, I no, we just That was SmackDown numbers you gave.
Okay, Raw on Netflix tied its all-time low with 2.3 million views. I don't got the date on that. Saturday night's main event drew its lowest attendance yet and will probably be the least watched ever. Now, I'm not sure if that was the one that just happened or the one before that. I would say it was the one before just recently. Okay. WrestlePalooza numbers still are not out as of now. Why is that, Jay? Why do you think that the numbers aren't out for WrestlePalooza?
They're not looking for anybody to see those numbers.
Exactly. And that says it all right there.
But the only issue with that is they're publicly traded. They have to at some point release those
Okay. Um, and I honestly thought WrestlePalooza was a good show. I liked WrestlePalooza, but a lot of people were shitting on it. Um, but then
Yeah,
again,
up to and including ESPN.
yes, which makes no sense, right? Makes no sense. Um, Triple H says there's a new landscape in the WWE that's starting. But if he keeps up this booking, he might not be a part of it.
I
Was a
don't
quote was a quote that I got from the interwebs. What you got something to say about that? I can see your face. What do you got to say?
he ain't going nowhere. But I'm tired of this new landscape. How many times have we been told we're gonna shake things up? We're gonna listen to our audience, and they do the same horse shit.
Yep.
It's I don't know. It, Triple H has fallen into the uh, Vince McMahon trope of it worked before, let's do it again.
Yeah. Yep. Um, how can this ice cold period be fixed, Jay? Is it lack of star power? Like, didn't you just mention that at the beginning?
Well, if I did, yeah, I'm sure I did. But Justin Donahue said that they don't invest in building up talent. Uh, yeah, I mean, you got your Jacob Fatus, you got your Braun Breakers, your Bronson Reeds. Uh, if L.A. Knight was hot at one point. They could have. They didn't pull the trigger. I think it's too late now.
Yep.
Um, Logan Paul is a hell of a lot better than he has any right to be.
you gotta hate Logan Paul, but Jesus Christ,
And now that he's with Heyman, that can only build his stock.
I agree.
But boy, I don't know. For every Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed we get, we bring back Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and you used to be a Brock Lesnar guy, and now you're not. And and
Well,
and I know why. I know why.
yeah, I well reasons being, but I just don't. He's not the draw that he once was.
Right.
And I understand, from what I understand, that was a Cena call. He wanted Brock to come back, so Brock comes back, squashes him, and then there's nothing else.
I know that was terrible.
It
Jesus
didn't make
Christ, was that terrible?
didn't make a bit of sense. It's just the booking is just not good, man.
I got a couple more bullet points I want to hit real quick, and then we can sound off on everything that I noted. If you want to say anything else, um, ticket prices we know is a big fucking issue.
Hmm.
Um, better booking and better storylines. I believe you mentioned that also earlier, and I'm gonna save this last question for the end, Jay, at the end, for you. So let's let's talk ticket prices, like you started getting into a little bit ago. So, all right, think about this. When we went to Raw, SmackDown at the War Memorial, we had front row. We were dead center. Um, Now it wasn't televised or anything like that, and this was many years ago.
Mhm.
I believe we paid around $40 a ticket, somewhere around there. Am I right?
35, 40. Yeah.
Somewhere around there, and we always got front row. We were always there. Now you can't even get in the fucking shitter for 35 bucks, 40 bucks.
Nah.
And like you said, for a family of four to go to WWE, they're gonna have to sell a kidney. They're gonna have to give up their house to afford a family of four to go see WWE, and
And
it's
a
terrible.
and a testicle and an ovary.
Yes. Go ahead and sound off on how you feel about the ticket prices.
Well, again, I know I can't afford it. The last show that I went to was this past June. My sister-in-law was gracious enough to get us tickets to go. I asked numerous times. She wouldn't allow me to pay for my ticket and would not tell me what they cost, which
I can only imagine.
leads me to believe she didn't want me to know how much they cost because I would have blown a gasket.
Right.
But I saw somewhere where uh, tickets for the Saturday night's main event, the 13th of December in DC,
Seeing his last match.
you have to be. You know who can go to that? President Trump. That's who can go to that.
Come on now, Jay. Come on.
No, no,
We don't
no.
get
I'm not bashing. I'm saying you got to have money.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't. No, no, no. We're not doing that. This is not the type of podcast. What I'm saying is you have to you have to be you got to have a fat wallet to go to these shows,
Yes.
and they don't give a shit, as evidenced by that SmackDown that you referenced.
Yep.
When the camera, the hard cam side, you could have counted on two hands how many people were sitting over there and had fingers left over.
I know. I know.
The only good thing about them is they know how to make it look good, production wise. It's just
Yep.
it's absurd.
Uh, Justin Donahue agrees. He says because of the ticket prices and god awful booking
Yeah.
on
And
that.
it's everything is priced. Everything is priced up.
Yeah.
I just
And
bought a
and and
I just
that
bought a
happened
freaking
when TKO took over.
yeah, I just bought a freaking the last time is now John Cena Yankee t-shirt for next Monday. $45 for this freaking t-shirt. They got me. They see me coming.
They should really only be charging you 35 because you're ripping them sleeves off.
Not that one. But it's
uh,
just it's absurd. And they don't give a shit. They don't care if that arena is full or not
nope.
because those shows that they do in Saudi pay for whatever the hell they have going on the rest of the year.
Yep. Now, real quick, think about this, Jay. Okay, so family of four uh, goes to Raw or SmackDown. Um, let's just say ringside, not necessarily front row. What do you think ticket prices are per
No
ticket?
less than $400
Okay, so you're looking at $1,600 right off the bat, right there.
without gimmicks.
Uh, well, that's what I'm getting at. So then, if if mom and dad are taking little Jimmy and little Andy, um, they're gonna want popcorn. They're gonna want a fucking hot dog. They're gonna want a hot pretzel, nachos. As long as the pretzel's not from Indiana, Pennsylvania, they'll
Oh,
be
good
good.
God, no! Thank you, TNA, for that.
Um, and then mom or dad maybe gets a few beers. The kids get sodas, and then they want like you said gimmicks. You're walking out of there with at least a two grand bill. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, without question.
Who can afford 2 grand just to go to a wrestling event?
I know who can.
Me,
Yeah,
right? Oh, it's terrible. Like TKO really is killing the business with these ticket prices.
and here's the thing: they don't care.
Nope. And I don't and Justin Don, you said about the awful booking. I don't think the booking's that bad. The wrestling itself has been really good. Give or take a few hiccups here and there, but you're gonna have that everywhere. Um,
I don't know that I agree with you there, man. I kind of agree with Justin. Just for example, what they did with Chelsea Green and the United States title. What who did who did that broad piss off that she was never on TV, and then in a minute and a half Chelsea beats it, and I love Chelsea Green. I'm a fan. Uh
mhm.
who did that's god awful. You bring her up, have nothing for her, put the belt on her, and then treat her like that? Unless she got heat and pissed somebody off.
Right. Which I don't think she did because I see nothing but good things being said about her backstage. With um, upper management and stuff. And we can all say what we want. You know, on screen she's a little bit flaky, but I mean, she's a smart woman. I don't think that. I think there was a reason why they did that, and I think maybe that she gave the okay for it because look at her. Look at her now. She just got the biggest cream pie in the world that she's ever had
First off, I don't believe that.
last week.
I'm not behind that.
That pie to the face.
All right, guy.
Uh, we're gonna get to your questions and comments here in a few. So we're not. I'm not ignoring anybody. But I mean, like you said, she knew what she was saying when she did that video about the cream in the face or whatever.
Oh,
Can't remember
absolutely.
how
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
said that directly to me,
Yep.
and it's still it's all about ratings, man, and obviously it worked
I
because
did it because it was on SmackDown. I mean, they got internet views. And
yes,
is that gonna pull people in to watch on Friday nights now?
yeah, I I don't know, and I hope so. I hope so because yeah, I hope something happens. You know, hopefully TKO would be like, you know what? Maybe we need to lower these prices on tickets.
That's not gonna
I know, but then enough's enough, man. You know what I mean?
happen. Yep. That's just unfortunately that's just not gonna happen. As a matter of fact, it'll probably get worse.
Jay, do you think there's a lack of star power?
Yeah, by their own fault.
and you care to? Say why?
They don't have anybody ready. They don't. Who's gonna challenge? Who's Cody's next challenge?
I can't answer that. I have no clue.
Who's gonna challenge Punk? So they take both their world champions and put them in war games.
War games.
Thank you, Regal. Uh, yeah, there's nobody ready. The only one I see, and I know you're not a big fan. I'm a huge fan of Braun Breaker. He's the only one I see ready. Maybe Bronson Reed.
Uh huh.
Um, Fatu could be a main
He's
event
hurt.
guy, but he went out with the dental,
Yeah.
some dental surgery or something like that.
Yep.
I like how they're building up Dragunov,
Right.
but there's just nobody ready. Who are you putting on a Slim Jim commercial besides L.A. Knight or Jey Uso?
Ooh.
Or who are you? Who can you market to mainstream? You don't have anybody.
If
And
I
it
had to
sure as shit ain't John Cena's done, and it sure as hell ain't gonna be Brock Lesnar.
pick, if I had to pick, I would put Chelsea Green.
Yeah, well, I think she messed that up when she went online and talked about her cream pie. So I don't think they're looking to market her as the next American Beauty.
uh, um, better storylines? Do you think the storylines are bad, Jay?
The only thing I don't, I it's always betrayals. It's always somebody screwing somebody. Like 2 weeks in a row, you have Logan Paul, who seemingly turns babyface, takes a tsunami splash, and then at the end of the night, that's okay. That didn't hurt him, and he punches Punk with the knucks and knocks him right out. And now he's with
Right.
them guys. Okay, so that was just one. Then the next week, which anybody who's ever watched wrestling could see this bullshit coming. Nikki Bella turns on Stephanie.
Yep.
It's always a betrayal. The Vision betrays Rollins, which I guess I understand that because he was injured. There had to be a way to get him off TV,
Right.
and he's going to come back and be the biggest babyface there is. So, but it seems like it's just uh con- repetitive over and over and over. You just interchange talent.
Right. Um, man, there's so much that we can talk about this, Jay, but um, I saved this last question for the end, but I think this is a perfect, excuse me, perfect time to ask you this, and then we'll get into the questions from in the comments and stuff. How would you fix the WWE right now if you had the chance? What would you do? What changes would you make?
Man, um,
Start with the biggest thing. What's the biggest thing you would change right now?
boy, I don't know right off the top of my head.
Ultimately, when would it be ticket prices?
Not ultimately, because just because the ticket prices are, say, they go down, if people are already sour to the product, that's not going to draw them in. I don't think.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know what you do to refresh the product because there's nobody you can bring in. I know you're the you're the advocate for surprises. You always want a surprise. There are no more surprises.
Oh, there's two surprises coming.
When they're not happening.
And I think we're getting one Friday night
Uh,
for in the Cena tournament. We're getting a surprise. They said it. We're getting it.
yeah, okay. Um, I don't know. The change starts at the top. I don't know if Triple H is spread too thin. Uh,
Would you get rid of Triple H at this point?
no, no, absolutely not. But maybe have maybe have some different influence. I mean, who's doing SmackDown now? Is it still Road Dogg?
I don't know. Last I heard, it was,
Yeah, but
but I don't know
SmackDown
for
is
sure.
god awful.
See, I enjoy SmackDown.
I don't.
Not as much as Raw, but I enjoy SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't. They've done nothing to, and this is just me personally. They've done nothing to make me think. You know what? I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm going to sit down and watch wrestling on a Friday night. That hasn't happened in an extremely long time.
The Game Show Network's getting a lot of views in your household on a Friday night.
You're goddamn right it is. I really don't know, man. That's a hell of a question. I'd have to. I on the spot. I can't tell you. I have to think about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, I'm gonna give this same question to you guys. How would you fix the WWE right now if you had the chance? Go ahead and drop them in the comments, and we'll get to them. Jay, let's get to some of the questions and comments here in the chat, if you don't mind. All right, let's see. Um, Eric Cassie says the real reason they are falling apart is because of too many damn yeets.
Well, I don't. It's not
uh, Maybe the WWE needs some Grado. Maybe that's what they need.
Oh yeah, sure. That'll turn them right around.
Grado will save the WWE.
Yeah, some second-rate Colt Cabana. Yeah, sure.
Jennifer Nicole says WWE went south a long time ago. If we're being honest, um, Justin says TKO isn't helping the company at all. Eric says I am now inclined to blame the government shutdown for declining ratings in WWE. Justin says doesn't help. They don't invest in building up talent, which I think you mentioned earlier.
I give Justin credit for that. I went went off of his comment. Yeah,
Oh, okay. ESPN taking over the pay per views and the price tags for the events are through the roof.
yeah, that
Yeah,
didn't help.
they are for some people.
No, some of us it doesn't matter, but yeah, I can see where that would be a problem.
Justin says been saying shake things up since 2002.
Uh huh.
Um, Eric again says it is the same personnel to no matter what with the same matches, and they are not pushing any new talent. They have lost the art of one-on-one matches anymore. It seems that they are too many factions and tag teams and triple threat matches.
Well, I disagree with that. Uh, their tag team division is a shit. Um, and the factions. I mean, name me more than three.
He also says only two who are somewhat ready is Braun and Dirty Dom.
I can't
Uh,
disagree with that.
right. And let's talk about Braun just real quick. If I got to see him fucking come out one more time with no fucking shirt on, put a goddamn shirt on. I don't need to see that shit. Fucking guy always comes out with no shirt on. Put a damn shirt on.
Okay. But
And
you'll
Dirty
you'll
Dom,
you'll watch a wrestling match where they're in their underwear, but you bitch about Braun coming out with no shirt on. Okay, that's
I,
logical.
I won't watch that. You know damn well I won't watch
You watch it every Monday and Friday.
that. And Dirty Dom is probably the most over person in WWE right now.
Heel or
Am
baby.
I? Wait, what?
Heel or babyface.
You're right.
Depends on what area of the country you're in.
Eric says too many top stars are going Hollywood right now, and the timing is way off.
Well,
So I believe
you can't if that's what they want to do. You're not going to stop them from going to Hollywood.
right. And we are all caught up on questions and comments, but we got one in now. They need to have a big event with WWE, TNA, NXT, and AAA, aren't they? They already are, right?
I mean, kinda, but holy shit, what do you want, a 4-night pay-per-view?
Isn't it Gold Rush or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Because I saw it's going to be oh shit, yeah, I might be wrong. Um, man, they need to figure things out quick. They really do.
Yeah, and it's again, I don't know. I don't have the answer, but and if you and I are sitting here talking about it, then there's other podcasts and other people who are saying the same damn thing.
Right. Um, and speaking of Eric Cassidy, Jay, your friend Eric Cassidy, our friend Eric Cassidy. Yesterday was Veterans Day, so we would like to say thank you for your service, Eric. Uh, which he is now retired, I do believe. Am I right, Jay?
I believe he is, yeah. And Eric, thank you very much.
Yep, absolutely.
Go play
And
some softball.
he's hitting dingers. Um, yeah. So happy Veterans Day to all the men and women out there. Should have said that right off the bat, but I totally forgot about it. Um, Jay, is there anything else you wanna talk about real quick?
Boy, I don't know, buddy. I don't know what else there is to say. We pretty much covered it. And I'll just say this r- right with Eric's last comment about WWE, TNA, NXT, AAA. I think right there it just shows that they're spreading themselves too thin.
Right. Um, are you excited about Survivor Series?
No,
Like, I want the original Survivor Series back. I don't want this war game shit. I want 4 on 4 or 5 on 5, whatever it was. You had these mismatched teams, or you had factions that went against each other. That's what I want. I want the old fashioned Survivor Series back.
yeah. Well, now that they have this war games concept, which I love war. Well, there have been some good WWE war games matches, but you'll never beat the NWA WCW war games matches. Um, there's a reason why Vince never wanted to do war games. Uh,
And why is that?
well, for one thing, and he was ticket minded also. You cut the arena basically in half because you set up 2 rings.
Oh, right.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, excited, no, but I'm intrigued. I mean, I watch it.
Right.
You throw Punk and Cody in a match against Braun and Bronson, and yeah, I mean, it'll be good, but excited, no.
Right.
If I were to miss it, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Um, See that surprises me, man, because all these years, we would never miss wrestling, especially you. You would never ever miss wrestling, and now you're like, I can give two shits, man. You know.
It's yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me like it used to.
um, Eric says, who are the mystery opponents going to be for the tournament? For Cena's tournament? I think it's going. One of them's going to be Chris Jericho. I still believe that, or Edge. Jay, do you think anybody special?
I don't see how it could be either one of those two. Um, I think
Weird
Monday
things have
night.
happened.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I just don't see how. From everything that I've read, Jericho's contract isn't even up till December. So I think Monday night. I think you see Matt Cardona in the Garden,
I would be okay with that.
which, in my opinion, that would be badass.
I would be okay with that. I like Cardona.
I don't know who shows up, uh, but Friday night against Solo, who knows? Maybe Rikishi. I don't
Could it be Roman?
know. No, they're not. They're not throwing Roman on as a surprise. If Roman's coming back, they're advertising him
Okay.
on a network show or on he comes back in a pay per view as a surprise. That's one thing. But if they're gonna bring Roman back, they're gonna promote the shit out of it if they're putting him on TV.
Right. Yep, I agree. I didn't even, think about that. But yeah, you're right. Um yeah, I really hope they get their head out of their ass and get it figured out fast. Baba says WWE sucks right now. Yes, it absolutely does.
Yeah, sure does.
That just means we need more APWF, right? Right, Bubba? Right, Jay?
Mhm, mhm.
Yes. Austin Theory or Karrion Cross coming back for this?
Uh,
I would love to see Cross back.
it ain't happening. He- Between him and his wifey, they've been shit talking the company. I don't see them coming back at all. Not anytime soon, anyway.
Right. Bubba says, sorry, he's late to the party. That's all right, brother. Better late than never. Real quick. So this Friday night, I will be, you know, I'm sick of the CM Punk haters, Jay. So I started calling people out. And finally, this person grew some balls and wants to come on the podcast and defend why he's such a CM Punk hater. And many of you know him as Andrew Lovelace, but I know him as Andy. Andy, Andy Nameless. That's what I know him as.
Mm,
So
very
6:30
clever.
Friday,
Very clever. I like what you did there.
6:30 Friday. Tune in so you can hear us go at it about CM Punk. because CM Punk's the best in the world. Everybody knows that, including you, Jay,
Okay.
including you.
Yeah.
Uh, Bubba says NWA Ladies Champion is worth watching. I'm not sure where that came from. He says I would love that. I'm not sure what he's referring to on that one.
I think he's
Uh,
referring to your request for more APWF. I think is probably what he's talking
oh, okay. Yes, yes. Cross doesn't need to come back making more money now than in WWE. I did read that also.
about. Yeah. There's no reason for him to come back.
Nope. And ladies and gentlemen, the holidays are coming up, and what are you gonna get your special person in your life that's a big wrestling fan? Jay, what would you get them if you're gonna get them something for a wrestling fan?
Well, it's provided I had the opportunity, tickets to an APWF show, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Well, you never know. We got the guy on. We need it. We need it. Well, let's get the APWF chant going. Maybe you say his name and it'll appear. We need to say APWF and maybe it'll appear.
Okay. All right. I would love that.
All right.
Uh, boy, I don't know, buddy. There's so many, and these collectibles are getting crazy. Um,
Right.
I know I'm gonna make a trek to Altoona on Black Friday and look for the new LJNs. Um,
Tuna Town.
yeah, I may or may not regret that situation. I'm gonna try to get my wife to go with me, but she's already pretty much told me f off. So
Yeah, you can't blame her. Ross will be bigger star because WWE now is never going to make stars than bigger than the company. Jay, so what I'm referring to, why not buy that special person Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk trading cards?
oh, okay,
Trading cards.
all
Put
right.
in the stockings. Listen, listen. $5 each per pack. All right, and I am guaranteed there is at least one autograph card in these packs. Okay. However, but there is a super rare card, one card in one of these packs, and we got one, two, three, we got 5 packs left. Okay, there is one super rare card in there. Jay, do you know what that super rare card could be?
I believe I do, but I'm not playing spoiler.
Well, you know what? If you think you know what it is, I want you to say it. Go ahead and tell the masses that's watching right now. Which
Could it
super rare card?
could it be our man Phil?
It quite possibly could be an autographed field card. You're absolutely right. It may come with a paw print. I'm not sure how he signed it, but there is one autographed field card in one of these packs.
Ladies and gentlemen, sign up now. Buy these cards because you're not going to see them too often. Phil, I don't know how he managed to stay awake to do this, but this is going to be very rare. Can I give a little sample because I happen to have an advanced copy of these. Can I show a little bit here?
Yeah, yes, you can. But Jay, real quick though, I got Phil on a good day. So on his card that we're talking about, there may or may not be a little bit of chicken nugget sauce on the card because he was eating chicken nuggets,
Uh-huh.
sweet and sour sauce, ranch, barbecue. I don't know what the guy likes. He likes it all.
Well,
Um,
he is a connoisseur.
yes, yes, he is. But go ahead, Jay. You want to show one of the cards? Go ahead.
Let me see here.
and these can be purchased directly through me. Look, can you get a little closer? Look at those cards. They are beautiful, and I want to say thank you to Derek Horner for making these cards for us. Look at those. It got a front and a back. Jay, what's the back say by chance?
Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk Crew established 2021, consisting of King Striker, Main Event JJ, and the Freak.
Look at that. Who's that goddamn handsome man?
I don't know, but that's you on the card.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So anybody wants to buy a pack of these, absolutely send us a message. Look at that. Who is that? That's Belly Ray? That's got to be Belly Ray.
Not anymore. Oh,
But
well, ladies and gentlemen,
boys and
uh,
girls, children of all ages.
I met now this is not autographed, but this is what you could get with an autograph.
Look at that. Look at that handsome man. That's my boy Phil. That's it.
Phil McCracken,
The modern day Garfield. That's my
otherwise known
boy.
as 10 Bill Phil,
10 Bill Phil, Chicken McNugget.
man of
He's
many
a,
aliases.
yes. Bubba says any bubble gum in those packs. No, Bubba, no gum, unfortunately.
No, it was so old we had to throw it away.
But only 5 packs left, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want a pack, hit up JJ or myself. $5 a pack. We will. We can ship them to you if you would like them shipped. You pay the shipping charges, obviously. We're not. So great stocking stuffers. Absolutely awesome cards. There you go. You can see them again. Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk trading cards. And will you be the lucky one to hit the autographed Phil card? You never know.
You never know.
You never know. But um, you know, Jay, I'm going to be honest. Those are WWE live event prices for those packs of cards. Uh,
We are little does anybody know we are also under the TKO banner.
literally under it. When we go to a WWE event, all the way at the top, we're right underneath it because
Yeah,
that's all we can afford.
that's right.
um, get your last questions in, guys. We're going to be done here in about 3 minutes, 7:30. So get your last questions and comments in. Jay, anything you want to say real quick? Anything wrestling related? Anything you want to say personally? Whatever you want, go ahead, my man.
Are we doing another one of these before Turkey Day?
Um, hang on, let me look. I got the calendar right here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh, when's Turkey Day?
Oh boy.
27th, right?
I believe you're correct, sir.
Yes. So, yes, we actually got 2 more shows before Turkey Day. We got one next Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that. Next Wednesday is going to be the Full Gear AEW Full Gear picks,
Look,
and then the 26th, the Survivor Series picks.
okay.
So yes, we got 2 more.
What?
What has been going on with Randy Orton? He has been missing for a minute now. I don't know. Jay, do you know anything about that?
I no, not off the top of my head. The only thing I can think of, oh, excuse me, Only thing I can think of is he's on a Brock Lesnar type schedule now,
There you go, Eric. If JJ says what he said, you gotta listen to him.
and he's gonna come
He's the
back
man.
even more jacked than he was when he left.
Jackzilla.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, folks, don't forget King Larry Striker's birthday, Thursday the 20th. Hit him up.
That's it.
Send him some messages. Send him some. Go on his Amazon wish list. Although don't buy everything because there's some shady shit in there. Uh, yeah, that's all I got,
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. But that's it, folks. We are the OGs of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. I am the King Striker. That is main event JJ. We will see you next Wednesday. Um, Jay, you may be on, you may not. We'll see. Right? You're still up in the air.
more than likely I'll be joining the show.
All right. Bubba says happy birthday. Thank you, Bubba, but that's not till next Thursday. So don't forget, wish me next Thursday, Bubba. So that's it. We're coming back. I will be here next Wednesday. JJ's 99.9%. He's going to be back Wednesday. So until then, please like, share, subscribe, and buy these packs of trading cards because we gotta buy our dogs and cats some stuff, right, Jay?
That's right.
We gotta buy our little furry friends, our furry loved ones stuff for Christmas.
Yeah,
So
my boys are starving over here.
I'll have Grado sing like a prayer for your birthday. Perfect. I want to see it. I want to see it. Too many shots to the head. Yeah, I agree, Bubba. You did take a lot of shots to the head. Anyway, the king, the main event, J. We are out. As always, as we leave, top guys out. See you next week.
I got nothing else.
Is that it, guy?
That's it.
Cut it.
Cut.